What's good, everyone? Just a real quick thing that I wanted to bring to someone's attention as I was doing my studies. Excuse the noise, it's 4th of July, so you gonna hear fireworks in the background. For the ones that is actually trying to follow the King of Kings, the one, the Alpha, the Omega, Jehovah Jireh, the Creator of all, and the GPS for all us lost people, including myself. This spoke to me, so I'm speaking to myself as I'm speaking to y'all. This was so powerful. I'm still in Job. It's Job 41:11. He's questioning Job because Job started out um, after a while, probably around by chapter I believe 6 or 7. He started complaining. So Job been complaining throughout the whole book. God just now started replying to him. And I believe chapter 38. So he's questioning him, like actually asking him questions. He like, okay, you done got everything off your chest. So let me ask you questions. And you answer. So we're not gonna go on all the questions he asked. You can just read it. I believe it started chapter 38. If you haven't read, but this one right here is so powerful. 41:11. He said, "Who has first given to me?" This is God speaking now. This is God talking, asking Job. A lot of the questions are rhetorical that God is asking, like He know, but He want to show Job, like, you've been doing all this complaining and doing this and doing this, saying this and saying that. Let me see what you're about. Who has first given to me that I should repay him? Whatever is under the whole heaven is mine. So God said, who has ever gave anything to, who has first given to me? Like when you give somebody something, they're indebted to you. In a lot of our minds, a lot of humans go by that. I used to go by that a lot of times. Like, if I get you, like, you owe me. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, ain't nothing free out here. You feel me? So I used to look at it like that. Now a lot of times I just give because I'm led to do it. I'm blessed to do it. When I give, even if me and my wife, in a struggling moment, if we're led to give, then I know we're doing it for a reason. You feel what I'm saying? So I'm not doing it to get repaid, to get props, to go live and show people what I'm doing. Make a post. I'm not doing it for none of that. I'm doing it specifically because I was led to help you. I was blessed to help you. Even if feel like I'm not even in a position to help you, I'm still gonna do it because I know who want me to do it. You feel what I'm saying? So he said, who has given to me first that I should repay him? Everything under the heaven is mine. Cause a lot of us complain, like include me, like we complain, we look at God like He owe us so much. Like, you created me, like, man, why you create me and then leave me like this? Like, bro, his creation for you was all He had to do. Like, Jesus died for us all already. Like, he literally paid the price on the sin. Like, He didn't pay the price on the cross where He literally, Him or God ain't really have to do nothing else for us. Everything that they do for us is just generosity, love, kindness. They do it because they love us. But who have given to him first to say that he should repay them? So whoever this is for, it is for me, and I know somebody else could relate to it. Um, whew, those are eye opening for me. Like, so when a lot of us talking and we like, man, God, I want to hear your voice, and we've been complaining, we've been asking this, we've been asking that. Be careful because you might not want to hear what God got to say. You might need to sit back and receive more of the spirit before you continuously ask questions, because he might hit you with some questions like he hit Job. And Job was one of the most caring people in the Bible before he even got tested, like, were tempted by the devil. God allowed the devil to tempt him, to take everything from him. As a lot of us know that read the Bible or have read it. So he was one of the richest people in the Bible, but he was one of them rich people that actually helped everybody he came across. Gave so many people places to stay, food to eat, clothes to put on them. People that was cast out of their kingdoms or villages, he placed them in somewhere to have somewhere to stay. So I feel where he was coming from. He like, bro, I'm not like, I'm mad, but I'm really not mad. I'm like, I'm confused and I'm hurt. Like, what have I done to deserve this? But then he took it overboard. Like, after a while, he started not really looking at the enemy's things. He started really like pinpointing God. He never cursed his name though, like the devil wanted him to, like the devil claimed he would do if he tested him. But he pinpointed a lot of stuff towards God. When we gotta realize God never tempts anyone. He would test us because our tests are for us to get stronger. When you study for a test, what you do, you study to pass, right? If you don't pass, you fail, right? So if you gotta retake that test, your whole motivation behind retaking the test is to pass, because you're trying to get somewhere. You're trying to get stronger. You're trying to pursue something, be able to pursue something easier. So that's what our test are from God. It makes us stronger. It allows us to look at things from another way. Um, to put some more stuff in us to help other people. But tempting is temptation that comes from the devil. God never tempts us. Like, he would never do that. So yeah, like, I have to say that I'm very thankful. Um, and I hope a lot of y'all agree with this. Just say, like, you just realize, like, in this moment, like, you're very grateful and thankful for what he's already done for you. I'm pretty sure you got a roof over your head. It might not be where you want to be, but you got covering over your head. You got clothes and shoes. You got family. I mean, you might have lost some, like, I mean, we all have, but you got family. Just look at all of the things you have that you don't have to have. He don't have to bless you to have that. So it was just a powerful message for me. and it like made me look at it from another perspective. So I just want to share that with y'all. Maybe someone on here might look at it from another perspective, but whatever perspective you look at it from, I hope it helps you. That's all I want you to do. Like, I don't really care about you taking my perspective because we're all different. We might, it could be 10 people read one verse in the Bible, and all 10 of us have 10 different interpretations of it. But long as it guides us and helps us and builds us, you feel what I'm saying? We can't say it's interpreted wrong, um, because the Bible is so powerful. Like, it can mean so many things. Like, one verse can mean so many things. So yeah, and another thing I wanted to tell y'all: if you're trying to grow a relationship with God, I'm the type. Well, I got hit by a truck when I was 10, so I'm 37 now. But I got hit by a truck when I was 10, so I was like 1 inch from brain damage. I had to learn how to walk, talk, do everything back over at 10 years old. Um, and I don't know. I bounced back quick. Thank God. But I started like when I was like 12. I started back playing football. But I also started smoking. I started hitting 13. I was smoking weed. 12. I was smoking weed and cigarettes. 13. I started drinking. 14. Drinking more, smoking weed like all day. Like doing all of the stuff that my body probably wasn't ready for. Like, I just got over having to redo learning everything back over. You feel what I'm saying? And it only took off 2 years, if that. So the reason I said that is because I have a hard time remembering things. Like, I remember things, but like certain things is hard. Like me remembering scriptures. Like, I can't just be like, it's a free scriptures I can just recite. So I can tell you about it. But it's a lot of us that be like, man, I can't remember the scriptures. So don't allow that to stop you. Like me, I have a book, like literally. This, all of this is filled with nothing but scriptures, teachings, like a lot. Like, I'm literally about to run out of pages, and I'm finna have to go and get another book. But I literally take this with me places. So don't never let that stop you. Because that's what the enemy wants you to do. He wants you not to pursue it. He don't want you to help someone. He don't even want you to be helped. But he would rather settle for just you being helped than you getting on the course of being able to help other people. However you got to. Whether it's carry around the book. After a while, it's gonna be a lot of stuff that you're gonna start being able to recite. More and more. You know, just it's off experience, off of where I've came. Like, I can recite a few things, but I still gotta have my book, y'all. So don't let that stop y'all. For the ones that's actually trying to follow. When we claim God, another thing, when you claim Jesus, you also gotta be ready to represent him. You gotta be able to represent him. You can't just claim him. I had to break it down to somebody. I'm not gonna say their name. Um, it was an incident, probably like 3 nights ago. A person called me on the phone, was like, "Hey, um, I just pulled up out here, man, and somebody beating at the window, like, or at the window, like, and they won't leave. You know what I'm saying? Like, robbery type status. So being me, you know me, I put the clip in the gun, cocked it. I went on outside, thinking it's a man. Okay, the person had a covering over him. I didn't see the covering. I didn't see none of this. So when I seen the person, I seen it was a very little woman. Um, so the woman had like a lot of bags on her. She probably was on drugs, but she had a lot of bags on her. So the person that called me kept calling the person a crackhead and all this, like, yeah, like that crackhead, like, right. You know, I'm like, first of all, like, chill, because that ain't that person's name. I said, what's her name, man? She told me her name. So at that point in time, like, you claim Jesus, you claim you're a follower, but you didn't represent him. So me and the other person literally dropped the woman off where she needed to go. I asked her if she had something. She was like, yeah, you know. Um, she was in the wrong. She was, but it was no reason for me or that other person disrespect her. And that other person learned, you know what I'm saying, off of it. Like, we all slip up. That's why we need each other. We gotta uplift and motivate each other. You feel what I'm saying? But yeah, like, don't claim them, and when it comes time, you don't represent them. Cause that's just like being in a game. If you always have your, cause I used to quote unquote be in a little clique when I was younger. So if you got your flag when you around your homies, you throwing up the signs and everything. But soon as you're on the other side, your flag, you never have your flag on you and you ain't throwing up no signs. It's like you neutral. You don't know what you wrote, or you quiet. So you claim it, but you don't rep it when it's time for you to rep it. You feel what I'm saying? Like, that's just like with Jesus. Like, if you claiming Jesus, you claiming you following him, you gotta represent him. Everything ain't gonna be peaches and cream. Sometimes when you represent them might be a scary moment, but you still gotta do it because that's what you claim. So my bad, I ain't mean to talk y'all heads off at 18 minutes, man. I love y'all, man. I just wanted to share that with y'all. I hope somebody get something out of this. If you're new to this channel, man, subscribe, man. You feel me? View it, share it with somebody that needs to be shared. That it needs to be shared with. Sorry, I'm getting tongue tied. I'm kind of thirsty. I gotta drink me some water. Hit that like button. And yeah, till next time, man. I love y'all.